PowerPoint presentation. Yeah, the download of the graphics takes obviously some time because the letters are still blurred. This is, by the way, an indicator that you still, yeah, now it's loaded. You still have to know in the end how to work with graphics in the web context, and that it's not enough just to export with PowerPoint some JPEGs. Yeah, it's still downloading. That is actually not really a fun experience, I have to admit. But okay. In the end, at least, you can get all the content in World. So what's up over there on this counter? Click me to start. Okay. That is why it's not starting. Okay. It's just for the display, so to say. I have to use the arrows to get to the slides. Okay, there again diagrams opening up. And we have the same phenomena of the slow download. Yeah, finally. Here it is. Okay. They have also an in-world group, by the way. The next example of a brand leader is Mercedes-Benz and their Second Life island. Okay, you get a welcome message when you get into this island. It takes now a little bit to download all the geometry and textures. And I would like to explore the world now with you through a guided tour that they offer. Here's the first platform. This is the Mercedes-Benz stage. They had their 2 parties already, virtual parties, the grand opening of the island. Here you can download an MP3 mixtape collection for free. A little bit music. Then the next item is a racing outfit. It's a freebie, a Formula 1 racing outfit from Mercedes-Benz for the avatar. And here we have a video screen. Okay, but I would like to continue and see. Here we have an info counter. They offer also a weekly press avatar. Paula Sevelle is there inside, and she's there for the press for public affair questions. Next thing here, the gallery. Some images of important Mercedes-Benz models. Good, and last not least, here's the car, the virtual C-Class, which is being sold in Second Life. And of course, you can also test drive the car. And that's the next thing that I would like to show you. Okay, how is it working? Let's see. Click on the black car, wear the HUD, right-click the white car to get a test drive. Good. Now I get this HUD, this head-up display. That's a piece of program that allows me to alter the color, for instance, or change the rim of the car. Here's the C-Class. But before I enter the car, I check my inventory. Right-click again where to have this HUD on my screen. It's now in the lower right corner, a little bit too close to the other button, so I raise it. Alright. Now I can right-click the car and select drive. Good. What else? I have something like gears. I can switch the gears up and down. But I would like to change now the color. Make it nicely red. Okay. I close this menu again. And now we are done and can drive. Okay, I switch directly because it's a little bit sensitive in the lower gears, the car. Yeah, well, with this driving performance I couldn't make it to Formula 1, but we're in Second Life, so I can fly, for instance, also a little bit with the car. The physics are actually still quite jerky. And last not least, an overview. Okay, but there are, of course, in Second Life not only brands, but also interest groups, also religious groups, for instance. So I would like to show you now the House of Jesus, a virtual church on the main island, on the main continent of Second Life. It's not an own island. And let's see, what do they have to offer? Well, nobody here, which is understandable because like in real life, in Second Life, if there is no service, then there are no people. Okay, they offer here the information where you can find also other Christians in Second Life, for instance. And here an impression. Again, the next island that I would like to show you is the NGO Greenpeace. They own a complete island. And let's see what do they have to offer here. Okay, these seem to be objects that you can click on this desk. For instance, a link to a website, another website, and also other running campaigns, obviously, which are displayed there here in the visitor center. They have also their own TV. Let's sit down. But actually it's not time to watch a movie. I want to show you the island. So let's continue. Over there, of course, their statutes, so to say, their core values. And some politically induced posters. Climate Change Information Center. Okay, so they have here a lot of graphs. Also some nature simulation also within the simulation. So let's see what else do they have over there behind the mountains. They created really an interesting profile of the geography. And this is Pacific style. And they have here also another movie option. Let's check it. I right click there on movies to start the movie. Okay, and the stream starts. This is actually a pretty amazing quality. For a video in Second Life. But obviously also just a little loop, a bit repetitive. Okay, so it's of course against whaling, and here are there some additional information about the campaign in this context. The politicians also encountered now Second Life. Here in Europe, Sarkozy, pretty recent case with a virtual voting